It's easier for transformation to happen when people have something easily relatable to connect it with, something that they see in their everyday life that will act as an indicator or a symbol that will translate more than just what they see, but the deeper message or the meaning behind it. Identifying what it is they're trying to narrate, what they're trying to tell. Find a parable or a symbol or a sample, and I don't necessarily mean just like a song or something. Find either an audio reference, a clip of something, even artwork for it, because even the artwork for your audio will translate or transmit your message even before the person hits play. If I see $100 bill on the cover, I'm expecting something to do with money, affluence, hustle. I'm automatically looking for those things. So making sure whatever your symbols are used on all levels are already transmitting what it is, the message that you're trying to get across. But figuring out that message first and then just jotting down those ideas will help form that. Jesus used the parables and the things that he taught with things that were common or were well known to his audience. For example, a lot of times when he said the kingdom of God is like they had never been to heaven, where Jesus could, but you can't translate some things that people don't know or haven't experienced. But what they did experience was agriculture or living in certain conditions, certain occupations like fishing, tax collecting, carpentry, things that were common. Because if I can get you to relate it to something that's common that you see in your everyday life, you'll relate those items when you see them now with the message I just taught you, which should make it easier for those who have a heart and an ear to hear, for that message to kind of seep in and be transformative. I believe Jesus used stories or used parables to teach people, the same reason why I feel that leaning on samples helps get the message across a lot easier or a lot better. Because somewhere along the way, whether it be because of hip hop or just music in general, just taking more of a mainstream approach, chasing numbers, analytics, more concerned with achieving certain goals as opposed to carrying weight or carrying a message. It became more about creating a formula that could achieve that. The reason why I say using samples to help tell the story and communicate to the listener is imperative to getting back to the realness of music or just the arts in general. When music became popular and people began seeing it more of a business than an art form, it became less about spreading a message, bringing awareness, and being creative, and more about creating revenue. So with that, and people seeing it as an easier way of obtaining a certain lifestyle, the focus or the goal became chasing that as opposed to keeping the art form pure.
Jesus could have spoken plainly, but instead he chose to use parables. If the Son of God needed stories to deliver the truth, why do you think your beats are any different?